Good morning students, myself Mr. Vinay Masu, and this academic year I am handling you chemistry and physics subjects, and today I am starting a lesson from the chemistry section. So the first lesson is synthetic fibers and plastic lesson, and here in this lesson first we will study about the synthetic fibers. Synthetic fibers. Synthetic fibers means the literal meaning of the word synthetic fibers is man-made fibers. Man-made fibers. So, and synthetic fibers are the man-made fibers, and these fibers are prepared from the plants and animal sources in order these are all this is what the meaning of the word synthetic fibers. And when we taken the whatever the word fabrics, it means a bundle of fibers. Okay, and in this fabrics mainly two types will come. One is natural fibers, and second man-made fibers. And whatever here I written fibers, a group of fibers only makes fabrics. So here natural fibers are completely 100% from the nature itself, and if you take into account of the natural fibers, these are naturally available. Natural fibers, these are naturally available in nature itself. And example for the natural fibers are silk, cotton, wool, etc. So these are the examples for the natural fibers, and we are well known that we prefer and like to wear the clothes made up of silk fiber, and these are very costlier. And silk cloth is very shiny, luster, and it is very lightweighted. And apart from that, the silk cloths are very costlier. And next one is the cotton. Cotton fibers are manufactured from the cotton plant, and cotton fabrics are very whitish and shiny and lightweighted. And the wool fibers are extracted from the animal source, that is from the hairs of the sheep and goats. And these are the wool is used in preparing the sweaters and the jackets and whatever the caps, and most suitable to wear in the winter season. Okay, these are all the natural fibers, and natural fibers are very best. And next question comes is why we should prefer about the synthetic fiber. Just because these are in limited, whatever silk, cotton, wool, these are in limited and very costlier. So because of that reason, we are preferring, the next comes is the whatever the synthetic fibers. As in the first only I have explained a little about the synthetic fibers. Synthetic fibers are man-made and these are processed in the factories. These are whatever the synthetic fibers, these are processed in the factory itself, and some of the raw materials are taken from the nature and those raw materials are processed in the factories, and thereby after processing in the factories, the fibers are manufactured, and those fibers only, from those fibers only, the cloths are woven. So these are processed. These are processed in factories. These are processed in factories by taking some raw materials from nature. These are processed in factories by taking some raw materials from nature, and these are less costlier and very tough or strong in comparison with the whatever the natural fibers. This is all about the explanation regarding the synthetic fibers. In the synthetic fibers, again two types. The synthetic fibers mainly of two types. One is the rayon and nylon. The types of synthetic fibers. So next is types of synthetic fibers. Types of synthetic fibers. Mainly two types will come. The first one is rayon and second nylon. So like this, the two types of synthetic fibers will come, and whatever the explanation regarding the rayon and nylon I will give in my next class. And today, whatever the things I explained is what is meant by fiber, what is meant by fabric, and what are the types of the fibers, that is the natural fiber and synthetic fiber, and examples for the natural fibers, and main characteristics of the natural fibers, and why we have to prefer to the synthetic, why we should prefer the synthetic fiber, and types of synthetic fiber, and what is meant by synthetic fiber. These things are explained in my today's class, and what you do is all of how much I explained today in today's class, you should be perfect and read it, and all these things you write down in the notes systematically in the chemistry fair notebook. And whatever the remaining explanation regarding the rayon and nylon, what is the characteristic of the rayon and what is the characteristics of the nylon, and where this rayon is used and where the nylon is used. So these things I will explain in my next class. Thank you.